Is the last topic. Manual testing. Okay. Online students, as the screen is visible, online students can respond in the short window. All the online students can respond in the short window. Okay, right. Let's complete on that. So just take with the new heading is Jira. Let's understand how we can work with that particular Jira tool and how we can implement all that particular respective activities. Right. So as simple as the one we have been taking care about in implementing with manual testing, right? So for now, we need to get understand about in taking with manual testing. This particular manual testing we can implement in two ways here. In that, what is the one option? Which we will be considering the templates. The one we will be considering the taking with templates, and another one we will be considering the tools. In case of templates, we need to get mentioning that all the required things we need to get implementing with the template. As simple as if you want to get prepared any test plan, I'll take with the help of the template and will prepare it. In a similar way, considering the test scenarios and then mentioning the test cases and then considering the test execution, and after that which we will be taking with bug reporting, and then need to get mentioning about test closure. So we need to get not like test closure also I can consider, but in general we can say up to bug report. So up to this we need to get considering that having that particular respective templates, and we need to get implement all the required things here. In a similar way, while working with the tools, we got an option of implementing these particular tools in a different ways. What are the options we got? This particular tools, what are the options we got? The one we got, management tools. Another one is which need to get considering the bug reporting tools here. The one we got, management tools, and then we got bug reporting tools here. The meaning of management tools. What is the meaning of management tools? Meaning of management tools. Managing the things, all the activities can be implemented in the tool. The meaning of management tools, we can consider that all the activities can be implemented in the tool here. This is what we need to get considering that as simple as requirements we can provide in the tool, or this particular test plan, it can be done in the tool only. At the same time, test scenarios and then considering the test cases and then mentioning the test execution, and after that bug reporting. So all the required activities we can get implement in the tool only. Implementing in the tool is not writing any test cases, or tool is not writing any scenarios. Everything we have to take care of it rather than doing the documentation. Rather than doing with the documentation in that particular Excel, need to be taking with the documentation in the tool that you will be getting considering the management tools here. In a similar way, we got bug reporting tool this particular bug reporting, we got a possibility in getting documenting with bugs. This particular bug reporting tool, we need to be get documenting that particular respective bugs here. Now, considering this particular tool, as an example, we got mentioning the Jira, and then we mentioned the Rally, and then considering the touch link. Not like only this particular tool, not like only this particular tool, we got a number of tools are available. It's not like only these particular tools here. We got a possibility in having with a number of different tools are there. It depends on that project requirement or client requirement, what are all the respective tools need to be done. In case of considering this particular bug reporting, we need to be get mentioning the Bugzilla, and then we need to be get mentioning about considering the team track, and the one we mentioned the iTrack here. Not like only these particular thing, as part of that particular project requirement, you can get utilized any of the tool here. But any tool related to manual testing, any tool it can work related to the manual testing. You doesn't require in doing any programming or coding. Just need to be get taking care about in doing that particular respective documentation. The whole manual testing taking care about that particular documentation. So how to write scenarios, test cases, execution, bug reporting, you are already knowing it. The same thing, if required, we can implement in that particular tool here. The only difference you are doing, previously you got documented in the Excel, now you need to be get documenting in the tool. That particular tool as part of the practice, that you will be taking with Jira here. As part of the practice, you will be taking with this particular Jira tool. In that particular Jira tool, we'll understand that how we can document with test cases. At the same time, we'll understand that how we can go with bug reporting here. So we need to be get taking care about in having with test cases and then taking with bug reporting. Don't be confused here. Don't be confused. Meaning of management tool. Meaning of management tool. All the required things we can get implement in the tool here. As simple as if we consider with Jira, Jira is management tool or bug reporting tool. Jira is management tool or bug reporting tool. Is it Jira is automation tool? Jira is not automation tool. Meaning of automation tool is totally different. Management tool is totally different. Jira is not at all automation tool. And don't be confused on that. Most of the time, the people will consider that Jira is bug reporting tool. The reason the people will say that bug reporting tool is, if we consider with Jira, is it paid tool or free tool? Jira is paid tool or free tool? Jira is in a paid tool here. Because of that, in some projects, there is a chance they will be purchasing with the license of Jira only for the purpose of bug reporting. There is a chance they will be purchasing with the license only for bug reporting. Rather than purchasing the whole license, they may purchase with the license only for the purpose of bug reporting. At that particular time, in that particular project, that particular Jira tool will be using only for bug reporting. That is how most of the time the people will mention that Jira is bug reporting tool. But always remember that originally Jira is not like a bug reporting tool. What will consider? What will consider? What is it? Management tool. Jira is not like only bug reporting tool, which has been considering the management tool. In case if you got purchased with the license, you got a possibility writing the scenarios, writing the test cases, execution, bug reporting, all the things you can get implement in the tool here. All the things we can get implement in the tool only. But for now, we are not working with license versions here, as we are working with trial version. We have been taking care about in taking with trial versions only. Because of that reason, we look into the step how we can document test cases, and at the same time we look into the steps of bug reporting here. In a similar way, we can try with other things also. As simple as we are taking with trial version, we got an options to go with these two things here. In case of license version, we can implement all the required things. Now we can see that how we can write test cases and how we can do bug reporting. In that, just for easy understanding, just for our easy understanding, we look into the steps of bug reporting. After that, we look into the steps of test cases. In general, according to the STLC, according to the testing standards, first we have to write test cases, then you will execute it. After that, you will take bug reporting. All that concept is same, all that process is same. As we are working trial version, to understand the concept in an easy way, first we look into the steps of bug reporting. After that, we look into the steps of test cases. Okay, let's see that. For that, as simple as you need to be taking with Jira login here. You guys need to be complete all that particular setup, all that particular installation. Installation is nothing but just you need to be complete all that particular respective setup here. Okay. Now we can see. Once you've done the login, what is option? What is option we are using? Jira software. We are using with the option that will be considering the Jira software. Let's click on that. Once you got, click on that particular Jira software. It will be taking into the respective page. Now here you can continue writing with the test cases, bug reporting, what are all the things you want to implement, you can implement. In case of real time, when you are working in the real time, the test lead will be taking care about. When you are working in the real time, the test lead will be taking care about in creating with the project. For now, because of practice purpose, in the real time, you're not worried about all the installation settings and all these things. Everything network team will take care of it. Those guys will provide you the credentials. You have to take that credentials, doing with the login, and completing that particular respective step. For now, because of practice, you need to be get perform all the steps, do with the login. Then we need to be get create with the project. What is option we got? What is option we got? Create project. Just you can click on that. It is asking about what kind of project need to create it in that. What is the project we are using? Scrum. Nothing but Agile. Just select on it and use the option. What is the option? Use template. Taking with use template. And after that, taking with team project or company project. Either team project or company project. For now, continue the option is team project here. Okay. Just click on that. Now what it is asking about? Project details. What is your project ID? No, project ID. 13, yeah. ADT 003. Your project ID, we mentioned that ADT 003. So that you need to be get provide that particular project ID. Now for now, we need to be get considering that which it will be taking that particular project name. Based on your comfortable, you can provide any of the name. So what is the option we got? What is the option we got? Create project. We need to be get create this particular project. In real time, we are not worried on this. In real time, the test lead will take care of it. For now, for our practice purpose, we need to be get create our own project. Project created, then related to that project, you can continue all the required things here. Let's consider in reporting with the bug. The whole conclusion, you are working with the tool. Previously, you done with the templates. According to that, you got the test plan. Then taking with test scenarios. Meaning of test scenarios? Meaning of test scenarios. What need to be tested? Meaning of test cases? How to be tested? Meaning of execution? Multiple answers. Comparison of expected result with actual result. Meaning of bug reporting? Documenting the issue. In that bug reporting, severity is related to? Severity is related to? Priority is related to? Client requirements or client importance? Client importance, not client requirements. Client requirements will take in the different thing. So as part of that particular manual testing, you have been done with all the steps. Continued with the same. While working with the tool also, you need to be get continued with the same. Because of the tool, it's not like the meaning is different. Previously, you documented in Excel. Now you need to be get documenting in the tool here. So let's see that how exactly we can perform that particular step. First, we look into the steps of bug reporting. In case of documenting with the bugs in Jira, in case of documenting with the bugs in the Jira, what are the steps need to be done? Let's see that. Use options. What is option? What is option you got? Create. Just click on that. Once you click on that, it is asking about what it is mentioned. What it is mentioned? Create issue. Any issue identified in development phase. What will consider? Defect or bug. Any issue identified in development phase. What will consider? What is it? Defect. Any issue identified in testing phase. What is it? Bug. Issue related to coding. Issue related to production. What is it? Failure. Okay. So you need to get mentioned that what kind of issue you want to document it. In that you will be taking with project. You need to select that particular respective project. Then you will be taking about issue type. See the options here. So the one option you will be having. What is the option you got? Task. Now we can see here. Consider with Jira. Jira is bug reporting tool, management tool. Jira is considered as management tool. So Jira has been considering the management tool. As Jira has been considered the management tool in case of the test lead or taking with the scrum master or manager. If those guys want to assign any of the task to the respective team member. In case of scrum master or in case of the test lead or any other people, if they want to assigned any of the task to the respective member, they can use the option. What is the option? What is it? Task. Okay. What is the next one? What is it? Story. Which story? Liger story. Yeah. Bug story. Love story. Yeah. Very perfect. That particular story need to be mentioning about taking with user stories. Meaning of user story? Meaning of user story. Open your notebooks. Remember Agile? Very long time we discussed, sir. Our brains are too small, sir. We can't remember. Shift delete is already done. In Agile process, meaning of user story, SDLC models. Low level requirements. The meaning of user story, low level requirements. You got product backlog. Meaning of product backlog? Meaning of product backlog. Product backlog is high level requirements. User story is low level requirements. Meaning of Scrum Master? Mediator between onshore and offshore. From the onshore, what he will do? Meaning of onshore? What is it? Client location. Meaning of offshore? Company location. This particular Scrum Master need to communicate with the client, gathering all the requirements and then delivered it to offshore here. So while working Agile, we got these particular terminology. So in case of any of the user story, need to be documented using with the option is story. What is another one? Bug. Another one? What is the last one? Epic. Meaning of epic? What is it? Requirement. The meaning of epic, we need to be considering the requirement here. For now, what is option we have to use? What is option we will use? Task. Epic. We need to document the bugs. If you want to get document with the bugs, what is option you will use? What is that? Bug. We need to be get documenting with the bug. We need to be get select with the option is bug. Provided project ID and then taking bug. And need to be get provide summary. So the meaning of summary? Meaning of the summary? Overview of bug. A small description or overview related to that particular bug. What exactly that bug is related to? What exactly that bug is related to? We need to be get documented. So that we will be mentioning about taking with summary here. As simple as taking with the same thing. While working, template followed with the same thing. While working, bug reporting. I mean, in case of the tool, followed with the same thing. Previously, you got documented in the template. Now, you are documenting in the tool. Now, see the description. Considering this particular description, you need to be get provide. Considering that, you need to be get provide that particular description, mentioning that steps to reproduce. Need to be get mentioning that steps to reproduce. Okay. In that, writing with the steps. What are the steps you will write? What are the steps you will write? As simple as same. Considering that launch browser. After that, need to be get consider, enter URL. Okay. After that, enter username or valid username. Okay. After that, considering that, enter password. Okay. After that, click on login button. Okay. After that, select all the required fields. Select all the required fields here. And after that, which need to be get mentioning about select check-in date. Select check-in date as previous date. Select check-in date as previous date. Okay. And after that, which you will be mentioning about click on search button. Okay. Then considering the expected result. So that particular expected result, error message should be displayed. Error message should be displayed. Okay. After that, taking with actual result. That actual result? Select hotel, pages displayed. Select hotel, pages displayed. So everything you have to document as part of our bug template and as part of the tool. Is there any different steps we written? Is the tool itself written the steps? No, we have to document it. Manual testing, everything we have to take care of it. So need to be get documented all that particular things here. Okay. So now see the next one here, which need to be get mentioned. Assignee. Meaning of assignee? Assignee. To whom he will assign the bug? To whom he will assign the bug? Developer. One option is developer. Another option, group ID of the development team. Another option, taking with test lead. Now see the advantage of the tool. The main difference between template and then taking with the tool. In the tool, you will be getting list of the developer. In that project, related to that project, what are the list of the developers are there? You will get list of the developer. From that particular list, once you got select with the developer, this particular Jira tool, automatically it will be sending with automatically it will be sending with email notification. So this particular Jira tool, once it got selected with the developer name, for that particular developer, by default, it will be sending that particular email notification. By that, tester can understand that who has been reported that particular bug. These kind of advantages will be there. In case of template, manually we have to prepare that and we need to send the email. But in case of the tool, by default, it will be looking into that. Okay. And after that, what is option here? Label. Label, you can ignore it. Now, see the next option. After the label, so this particular label, which we got an option of sprint. What it is mentioned? Sprint. So you can select which is sprint you are working. Is that sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3? You can select that particular sprint. Okay. And after that, which you will be taking with story point estimate. Meaning of story point estimate? No description. The meaning of story point estimate, to fix that particular bug, how much time has been required? To fix that particular bug, how much time has been required need to be provided. Is that tester is fixing with the bug? Is the tester is fixing the bug? No. Who is fixing the bug? Who is fixing the bug? Developer. Developer or Chiranjeevi? Chiranjeevi will fix the bug. You guys will sleep in the classrooms here. Case here will fix the bug. Not KTR, not KCR. Who has to fix the bug? Developer has to fix the bug here. So that will be considered story point estimate here. I mean, how much time it will take to fix that particular bug. The bug you are reporting, how much time it will take to fix that particular bug. It's need to be get mentioning about taking with that particular story point estimate. And at the same time, if required, can provide, but developer will look into that. What is the next option he got? What is the next option he got? Reporter. So reporter is TV9 reporter or TV5. Tester name. That reporter is need to be get considering with tester. Tester need to be get reporting that particular bug. You need to be get select that particular tester name. Okay. After that, attachment. Meaning of attachment? Meaning of attachment? Screenshots here. If required, you can attach with the screenshot. After that, linked issues. Linked issues and then this flag. Both the things you can ignore. Not like related to the bug. Both the things you can ignore. You can provide all these particular steps. You can provide all these particular steps need to be get. Click on that create. Once you got click on the create, that particular bug will be created. So which you will be able to see that that bug has been created related to that particular bug. In case of any modifications need to be done, you can do that particular respective modifications here. So this is how we got a possibility in considering that creating with the bug. As simple as login into the tool. What is option you got? Once you're done with login into the tool, what is option you got? Which you will be taking with create. Just you can click on that create. Need to be select that particular project ID. Is that project ID same or different? Same or different? Same. Okay. Then you will be taking with issue type. So this particular issue type, which it will be selecting that bug. Your requirement is you need to be get documenting that particular bug. And after that, summary. Meaning of summary? A small overview or description related to that particular bug. then you will be taking with this particular description. You need to be provide steps to reproduce expected result and actual result. So once you provide all those particular things which you will be taking with attachment, you need to be take with attachments here. After that, you will be selecting with the option, which it will be taking with that particular option, which will be, the steps to reproduce expected result, actual result. After that, you are using the option assignee. Meaning of assignee? Meaning of assignee? Developer name. You need to be provide developer name or group ID of the developer or taking with test lead. Then you will be taking with label. You can ignore it. Sprint you can ignore. Which sprint you will be working. Once you are knowing it, you can mention it. For now, while doing with the practice of trial version, so not required to make any changes of that. Okay. Then you will be taking with sprint. What kind of sprint you are working? Story point estimate, the developer will take care of it. Now we'll be taking with reporter. Just will be taking with reporter. Meaning of that reporter? Meaning of the reporter? Tester name. In case of any attachments, you can attach it and then it will be continued in taking with the option is considering the create. Once you click on create, that particular bug will be created here. This is how we got a possibility. This is how we got a possibility in taking care about providing that particular bugs. This is how we can provide that particular bugs in Jira here. So according to that particular project requirement, they will be taking care about in documenting with bugs. And still see the advantage. What you can do here. Right. So just you can see that if we get looking to these particular one, the one we got taking with creating with the bugs. This is one particular option. Apart from that, the another advantage is while working with the tool rather than template, while working with the tool, you can use the dashboard in that particular one. What is the default one? Default dashboard. You can just click on that. Once you click on that, it will help you that in providing what are the projects you worked in, what are the bugs has been assigned, what are the bugs is not resolved, all the status you can understand. All the status you can understand by taking with this particular Jira tool here. So that is how Jira we are considering the need to be get considered the management tool. Meaning of management tool? No. Meaning of management tool? All the things can be implemented in the tool. In that we are taking with the help of Jira. If you click on the dashboard with your name, what are all the tasks has been assigned, all the information will be provided. So that is how in some project they will be using with the tool here. Okay. Right. So these particular, we can take with this particular dashboard and you will understand that what are the projects has been assigned, what are the bugs has been reported, what are the tasks has been assigned, everything you will be able to see that in the tool only. Manually, not required to drop any email to the respective team members or test lead need to explain. That is how you will be having with. Which it will be taking working with the Jira. We got the steps of documenting with bugs. In a similar way, assume that you want to get documenting with test cases. In case of the Jira tool, if you want to get documenting with the test cases, how we can document that particular test cases? What are the steps need to be followed? Let's see here. For that, let's look into the steps to be followed. Okay. I'm taking with project. I'm taking with the project 003, right? Okay. So which it will be taking with the project. Once we got take with the project, it will be having the option. What is option? What is option I got? Cipher scale. You need to be taking with cipher scale. Once we got click on that, it will open the page. Now we can see. I need to be taking care about all the settings here. What it got mentioned? Project settings page. Okay. Right. Now we can see that by default, what is option it got? It has been considered as of it need to be enabled. You have to take care about all the settings here. Need to be considering that on. All the permissions need to be taking with it on. All the permissions need to be taking with that particular on only. Along with that, to whom you want to be give the permission. So all the permissions need to be provided. In real time, network team will take care of it. You are not worried. For the practice purpose, you have to do that. Now, see this particular option. What is option? Test cases. For the test cases, you are giving with the option is create option here, which it will be taking with create option. And the role you will be considering that taking with administrator, which it will be mentioning about admin, taking with the save. Not like only create, you can go with edit also. You can try with edit also, right? This is admin. Okay. In a similar way, you guys can try for test plan, test cycle, test execution. All the permissions need to be provided. Whatever the permissions he provided, according to that, it will be providing the required options here. Now we can see that. Let me take this particular save. For now, we are looking into only test cases here. We need to be write the test cases. If required, you can edit the test cases. Let's see here. Now, we're done with all the settings is on. Use the same option. What is option? Cipher scale. Okay. We'll get the option of adding the test cases. What is the first option? New test case. Click on that. Okay. Now we can see what is the first tab. Details. You can provide anything. You can provide anything as part of your project. You can mention anything. After that, need to be provide owner. Need to be provide that particular owner. I can see that. Okay. After that, what is the next option? Test script. Just settings only need to be done. Remaining all the steps are same. Now you need to be get coming up with all the steps. As simple as let's consider first one only. So in case of first test case, we need to be get provide considering that. What is the first step we will write? What is the first step we will be writing it? Launch browser. Okay. After that, sorry. You need to take with the next step. That particular test data, if required, you can provide taking with expected result. And after that, taking with the second step. What I will mention? And work with the template and then working with tools here. So while working manual testing, the one option you will be taking with template. Another option you will be working with tool. In a similar way, considering with the tool, the one you will be consider management tool and one you will consider bug reporting tool. When you are attending with interviews, while attending with the interviews in case of testing, you guys need to be get provide impression that you are comfortable to work with the template and you are comfortable to work with the tools here. Not like restricted to template and not like restricted for the tool here. You need to give the impression that you are comfortable in working with both the things here. In the real time, you may work on template, you may work on tool. It's totally depends on that particular project. But as a tester, comfortable with both the things here. So this is what taking with the main things as part of STLC. Meaning of STLC? Software Testing Life Cycle. As part of STLC, what is the first step? Requirements understanding. After that, test plan. After that, test scenarios. After that, test cases. After that, execution. After that, bug reporting. What is the last one? What is it? Test closure. We need to get start with test closure. But before getting started with test closure, what I required is, before getting started with test closure, what I required is, you guys need to get prepared one report. I required you guys need to get prepared one particular report. What exactly the report need to be prepared? You guys can create one Excel. In that Excel, I required one particular report. What exactly the report have been required is, first mention the bug ID. The bugs what you identified. Okay. You need to get identify the bugs. You need to get identify the bugs. You need to get provide bug ID. After that, you need to get mention that bug title. Okay. After that, status of build 1. Status of build 1. And then status of build 2. Status of build 2. Okay. See my requirement. See my requirement. You guys need to get prepared one particular Excel. In that Excel, what I have been required is, in that Excel, what I required is, first is bug ID. Now assume that, let's consider bug 001, taking with bug title. The bug title, considering that the first bug we mentioned, validation of check-in date is not working. Validation of check-in date is not working. Okay. After that, what is this? Status of build 1. Till now you done only build 1. Till now you have been work with only build 1. In build 1 you identify the bugs. In build 1 you identify the bugs. Because of that, the bug status will be new. Okay. Next is status of build 2. For that, what I required is now see the assignment what you have to complete. This is build 1. See the link here. What is the link he got? What is the link he got? Go to build 2. Click on that. What is the bill number? What is the bill number? 2. This is how your actual real time. By the time of you guys has been completed with the build 1, developers will get ready with the build 2. Till now you are working build 1 and you got identified some bugs. That is what you done the bug reporting. According to the real time, once you identify the bugs, once you done with the bug reporting, those bugs will be fixed by the development team and then need to be get released with another build. Now you got build 2. You guys can continue the same credentials of build 1. Related to the build 1, whatever the credentials you are using, use the same credentials here. Okay. Once you done with the login, retest that bug has been fixed in build 2 or not. Don't be confused. Your assignment is very simple. Till now you worked in build 1. In build 1 you identified some bugs. The bugs what you identified in build 1, the same bugs you have to test in build 2. In the build 2, retest that bug has been fixed or not. If the bug has been fixed, provide the status. What is the status you will provide? What is the status you will provide? Close. Now assume that you identify the bug. In the status of build 2, you retested, but still bug is not fixed. Then what is the status you will provide? What is the status you will provide? Reopen. So this is what I required. You guys need to be get prepared with the status. First is bug ID and then bug title, status of build 1, status of build 2. So whatever the bugs you identified, retest all the bugs in the build 2 and then see that what is the status of that here. And at the same time, test with whole build 2 and see that any new bugs are there. In the build 2, test the whole build 2 and see that identify any new bugs. If I identify any new bugs in the build 2, report that bug, provide the status. What is the status? What is the status? New. So I required this particular report need to be prepared. When it will be done? Uh-huh. By tomorrow. Uh-huh. I record the report of build 1, build 2. Uh-huh. Monday will be done. Uh-huh. Next Monday, na? Uh-huh. After festival, huh? Okay. So by Tuesday, I have been required that report. I'm giving the time for you. Tomorrow there is no session. Okay. Tomorrow there is no session here. Tomorrow there is no session. The next session I'll be taking on Monday. Online students also. Tomorrow there is no session. Next session I'll be taking with the Monday. By Tuesday, what I record? This report has been recorded by Tuesday. So by that Monday, we'll start about the last concept, types of testing need to be done. If possible, from Tuesday, we'll start with automation testing. Okay. So we'll see that by Monday, I'll try to close this manual. And from Tuesday, we'll start with automation. Before getting started with automation, I record this final report here. Okay. Clear on the assignment? Clear or not? What is the assignment? Uh-huh. You need to test with the whole build 1 and you have to test with whole build 2 and prepare the bug status of build 1 and then bug status of build 2. Okay? Clear? Okay. Enjoy the weekend. Meet you on Monday. Thank you.